What's up, guys? Another day, another Automoblox part. Good times as usual. Today we're making the man. It's big man, the big man of the Automoblox right here. So you can see that I already started by making not that one. I already started by making the base plate 0.575 by 0.575, extrude at 0.3 inches. So we're going to start with this ellipse right here. Now it says I should use a construction line to go ahead and locate the center. I think that is a fantastic idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the line tool, then I'm going to switch on the construction button, and let's say I'm just going to scan right here till I hit the midpoint. There it is in green. Then I'll go up until I maybe I can find that midpoint right there somewhere. Does not seem to be liking me today. That's okay. So we'll go ahead and just find another midpoint right here. There it is. Oh, look at that. I made it in there. Okay. So there's my midpoint right there. Then I'm going to go ahead and do an ellipse, and I'm going to turn off construction, so I just get my plain old ellipse. It'll be an object line. It'll be part of the line right there. Then I'm going to go ahead and make sure my line's flat. It takes, I believe, 3 clicks. The first click to set the center. The second click to set the length of the long axis. Third click sets the short axis. All right, then we're going to go ahead and dimension the ellipse in 2 directions. There's one. What is that one? It is 0.236. 0.236. And then we'll dimension it in our horizontal direction right here. That one is 0.155. 155. There we go. So there's our ellipse. And now I believe we're going to go ahead and do an offset to the outside. Is that right? So we're going to use our offset tool right there, 0.05. We may have used offset already, making the wheel makes it pretty good, 0.05. There we go. Wow, it goes all the way to the edge. Is that what's supposed to happen? It is. Okay, cool. Then it recommends saving the file. I recommend saving the file as well. All right, so let's see. Are we supposed to do an extrusion here? We are. And we're going to use a tapered extrusion to approximate the, okay. So let's see. Okay. So oh, you know what? I think I skipped a step in here. My bad, guys. So let's see. What do? We extrude this first one right here. Okay. Okay. So sorry about that. We're going to have to do a little something here. Okay. We're going to extrude this thing in the middle, 0.115. Okay. There we go. Then we'll go ahead and start a new sketch right here on the thing, and we'll project the geometry. We love that command. And then we'll go out here, 0.05. All right, there we go. Now we'll finish the sketch, and we'll do we'll do an extrusion of both the outside and the inside ring there. Now, if I go over to here and I want to do my taper, I can set my taper angle. So let's look at the drawing here, kind of get an idea. Now, they don't really give us approximations. They say maybe 0.84 for the extrusion depth. They don't really give us any clues as to the angle. So let's just kind of go with what looks good. First, let's set this to 0.84. Okay, and then let's go ahead and just choose what we want. Let's start with 1 degree. No, 2 degrees. Oh, 12 degrees. Oh, that looks okay, actually. Maybe we should go 12. That's a big, yeah. We want him burly. We want a big guy. Okay, so we'll go with 12 degrees right there. You could choose a different angle. Probably won't matter all that much. Whatever you think looks good is fine with me. And we're going to, what are we going to do now? We're going to place a work axis through the center point along the long axis of the ellipse of the body. Okay, so we're gonna go to our 3D model, and we're gonna put an axis in there, and I'm gonna choose the specific axis I want, which is through the center of a circular or elliptical edge. Then I'm gonna try to find an elliptical edge that I can go through. There you go. Perfect. Got my axis right there in the center. Perfect. So let's see. What do I need to do? So I'm going to choose a face of the square base that is parallel to the long axis of the ellipse that was used to create the body. So this is, let's see. This is like the long axis right here. And then if I go over here, that's the short axis. So let's see. I need to go ahead and take the long axis, and I'm going to start a 2D sketch right there. Then I'm going to pull it into view, And I'm gonna go ahead and slice graphics. I believe that's under view. If you can't find it, you can always go up to here. Is it working? Slice graphics, and it'll go ahead and do that for you. Perfect. Okay. So let's see what else. Hint slice graphics, projected geometry. Yes, we know about those. We've used them before. So that will approximate the curve of the shoulders on the figure. Do not worry about the exact dimensions. Provide a reasonable approximation of the shoulder figure. Complete the sketch with lines that will encompass all of the existing geometry into the arc. Alright, so we're getting to use the intersect extrusion. Finally, that's great. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make this sketch right here. They offer us some tips, so I think I'll probably take them up on their offer. Let's see. Let's go back to sketch and let's just project some geometry here. Let's get, cancel. Okay, maybe not that. Maybe, okay, we can get that. That'll be good. That'll be useful. We'll go up here, from here to here, something like that. From there to there, something like that. From there, line. You know what? I don't like that second one. Let me look at this picture again. Yes, okay, I have messed up. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go back. Let's undo those. That was a little bit too long. Let's start it here in the corner. We'll go up to there. We'll jet across here, and then we'll come back down here. Perfect. And then we'll do an arc that is there. Oops. No. That's not what I want. Let's see. Arc from no. Arc tool from there to there, and then up here, right there. Okay, perfect. Now let's just make sure things are equal right here using my equal constraint. Notice I didn't dimension it. I'm just kind of going with it. They said, you know, do whatever you got to do to approximate everything. So now let's go back. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to do one thing. Whoop, forward. One thing I forgot to do was to connect my closed loop at the bottom here. Now we're going to use what's called an intersect extrusion, which is really neat. One thing that I enjoy quite a bit is the different types of extrusions there are. So normally we're just used to doing one thing, right? We extrude it, it comes out. This is a cut extrusion, and this one is an intersect extrusion. So basically this is going to make something wherever it finds both sketch and solid. So right there, right there. Now if I go one direction, you could see what's going to happen is it's going to leave out this little thing right here. So I'm actually going to do a symmetric extrusion that goes in both directions. And instead of a distance, let's just go to all. Let's see. Let's just go all. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So now anywhere where there was solid and sketch, can we rotate here? We're going to have Automoblocks figure. So let's go ahead and click OK. That's an intersect extrusion right there. Let's figure out what the last thing is here. All right. Create a work plane through the center of the figure and place a sketch on the work plane. Create a sketch to approximate the shape of the head. Do not try to model the shape exactly. Okay, so we're just going to do a revolve to make the head here. So let's go ahead and put a plane in. I'm actually going to do the mid plane between two planes right there and right there. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to start a 2D sketch right here. One of the tricky things about working with planes is that you have to click on the edge of the plane in order to do it. So I clicked start 2D sketch. Now I'm clicking on the edge of the plane to start that thing up. All right, should I slice graphics? Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and slice them. Slice graphics, there we go. And we'll go to our sketch and we'll go ahead and make some kind of just line and arc, not too big, not too small. There we go. And then we'll do an arc right there to right there and something like that. We'll finish the sketch. Now you could probably do a little bit better if you use like 2 arcs in a line. That might turn out a little bit better if you're interested in that. For now, let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, he'll just have a round head. We'll take it. You know, we could do a little bit better. You know, should I be fussy? Why not? Always reach for the best, right, guys? We believe in that here. No. Okay, now we're going too far. Yeah, okay, slice the graphics. Okay, so let's go back here. All right, there we go. So we're looking at it again. All right, so let's do an arc. from there to there, and hopefully this will actually look better. We'll see. Then we'll do a line from there to down there, and then we'll do another arc. This might just look worse, and which will be mildly depressing, but we'll get over it. All right, finish the sketch, and we'll go for a revolve around that line right there. All right, okay. So that looks slightly more head-like. You know, you could convince ourselves that he has a jaw and all that. Anyways, there's how you make the Automoblox axle. That's how you do it. Thanks.